Hey, this is Eve Hennessy, the author of Detox with Ease. Detox your body, purify your life, feel great, look great, and be great. You can lose huge amounts of weight, and you can cut down on toxins by 90% by just doing some small changes. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, hit the subscribe, the bell button, and all. That way you can be informed whenever I come live. You can come ask questions. You can come see what we're up to. I healed from multiple chemical sensitivity about 10 years ago, and I have a Facebook page, Detoxing the Body and Health for Multiple Chemical Sensitivity in the last 10 years, website, detoxbodymcs.com, and this channel where I have made videos over 10 years now. So I am still well. Many people thought that illness was incurable, and they still sometimes get angry at you if you say you cured it, but I did. And I was very sick. I had to stay in the house for a couple of years because every single chemical everywhere I went would bother me and it would make me ill. So I vowed, let me put my lights on better. I vowed, I said, you know what, if I ever get well from this, I'm going to help other people. So that's what I've been doing. I'm also available for consulting. And I'm going to do a January detox cleanse where we're going to do one whole month of a group of detoxing. I'm going to give a lot of different kind of detox modalities. This can be for healing, for weight loss, or just to learn about detox. And if you're interested in that, just put your name in the comments or email me. I think my link is down there somewhere. Or it will be after this video's published. So I want to also talk about the Holiday Abs Challenge and why this actually detoxes your body. So every day, right here from the living room, I have a Zoom challenge 3 times a day. It is possible to do 8-minute abs. Like, the goal is just to do it 1 time a day, but it's available at different times so everyone can show up. Also at noontime, Washington, D.C. time, we do arms, we do arm weights, and then we do Wim Hof breathing. Many times on the weekend, we do self-hypnosis after the abs, if you want to do that too. So it's a very amazing price. I think it's like $16 a week. You can sign up for the whole thing, or you can just come for 1 week, see if you like it, and then sign up for the whole thing. And you can gift it. We're having a challenge too, like January 1st. So the one going on now is from now until January 5th. And they'll overlap a little bit. So, doing abs is so amazing, and it's a great detox. A lot of my information is very unorthodox because I'm a forward thinker and I'm always putting 2 and 2 together. So I've been doing abs for a while, and I realized just like when you do yoga, when you do twists in yoga, you're actually like massaging your organs, you're detoxing your organs. But doing abs is very similar. When we do our 8-minute abs, we'll do this. We do a lot of different movements, and we don't do the same one every day. So you're really getting a lot of different kind of pressures on your abs, and you're really you're activating your whole digestive system. And as you may know, good digestion is really one of the pillars of living a detox life. So where you're sending blood flow to that body because you're heating up those muscles, that's actually causing your digestion to improve. When people are not moving, when people are cold, that's more associated with like death and illness, So we want our body to be warm. We want it to be metabolizing. And also, the faster your metabolism, the faster you're going to detox, which is why a lot of detox modalities cause weight loss, because what you're doing is you're speeding up and making your metabolism more efficient. So your liver isn't there having to like deal with every little thing that comes in, because the liver, it processes toxins, but also processes fats and other things. So if it's clogged up with toxins, it makes it harder to process the fats, which makes, and the other, chemicals in your body. So it makes it inefficient for use. And then that's one way you can gain a lot of weight. So we do abs. You can still sign up. And I wanted to also talk about, this is like holiday detoxing, right? Like I just decided, you know, I like to go a little bit of events here and there, you know, not that many, obviously, because we're in COVID, but, or just, you know, if I hang out with somebody, you know, I like to eat whatever is put in front of me, you know, but generally, like, mostly I'm a very kind of clean, careful eater. I don't hardly eat any sugars. I don't eat too much carbs. And that's just the way I like to be. So I was eating some stuff last weekend, and I could feel in my stomach feel kind of, oh, you know, I feel a little weighed down and not so good. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do all the holiday. I'm going to completely do a clean diet, because why not? Don't be forced by peer pressure to eat. You know, you can use this time to do abs and lose weight, to detox. You don't have to come into January 1st, like, with a hangover, for one. I don't like drinking on New Year's Eve. Like, I don't mind. I drink sometimes, but not New Year's Eve. It just seems like it's not a good way to start your year. Feeling a little low, you know, alcohol is a depressant. So, you know, maybe just take your mood down a notch. Even if you don't have a headache or anything, it can affect your mood. I've noticed that affects mine. If I have 2 drinks, sometimes the next day I wake up and I don't feel like jumping out of bed and running or whatever that I normally do. I just feel more like, So you're allowed to not go to holiday events if you have chemical sensitivity. Like me, when I had it, I couldn't go. You know, I used to always try to go to all my events, and then after a while, I gave up. I gave up going anywhere because I would just react to toxins wherever I went, and it just got old. So now nobody's really going anywhere. So you can make like whatever you want to eat. And that's not to say eat whatever you want. You want to eat a big bag of cookies, do that, you know, because life is fun, and we should be able to do what we want. That's kind of my philosophy. But I think I'm just here for your questions. Write your questions below. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, and hit the bell button, all because I started live streaming a little while ago, and I got sidetracked live stream about crypto and Bitcoin, because I also am doing that on my other channel. So you can look at my Bitcoin videos, and then I'm going to put the link to the other channel in there. And I know quite a lot about Bitcoin and crypto. So, and it's all of a sudden it's, you know, it's mushrooming and ballooning out, just like detoxing, right? You know, so I have another channel. But if people are interested in coming, asking me questions about chemical sensitivity, about healing chronic illness, about different ways how the body works, how the body processes toxins, how to get your house, your indoor air good, just hit the subscribe and the all button. Come on, ask me those questions. Otherwise, I'm just going to be here talking by myself until people come on. And I've said a lot in all my other videos. Like, I have videos on how to do coffee enemas. I have a lot of videos on parasites, viruses. That said, you know, there's a way to keep the viral load, it's called. It's just like toxic load, viral load, down in your body. And the less, you know, there's a lot of viruses all over the place. We all have so many viruses in our body, but if we keep the viral load low, then it's not going to overtake. You know, if our immune system is good, and there's different kind of herbs, peppermint, cinnamon, there's a lot of amazing herbs that will fight bacteria and viruses. You just look up what those are, and even vitamin C, and you keep, you know, you can use these things to keep your viral load down. Frankly, I don't want to make too many videos about viruses because I'm afraid of having my channel pulled down or whatever. It's just too controversial, so I don't want to get into it. People, you know, anyway, I just don't want to go there. So, but I do know how to reduce viruses in your body. And frankly, if you have a little bit of virus, it's okay. You have a lot of virus in your body, then you're very sick. I watched a really cool video on coronavirus, and it was saying, you know, it's not a bad virus. You know how a lot of people get it, but they're hardly sick or they have minor issues. It's not bad until if it gets into your lungs and it kind of lodges in there. That's when you really get sick. So you want to not ever get to that place. And there are ways to minimize that. Okay, that said, I'm signing off. Here's my book is an amazing gift for anyone. It's very simple. It's only 90 pages. And what I do is I take all of different ways, common ways that we're getting a lot of toxins into our bodies and how to avoid them. Also, how the body breaks down toxins, different kinds of toxins, and personal care products, home and household materials like paint, building materials, dentistry, what is an endocrine disruptor, electromagnetic frequencies, that's the Wi-Fi's and all that, bacteria, yeast, candida, and parasites. That includes viruses. Stress, emotions, and the energy field, detox therapies and considerations. Different kinds of toxins, toxicity in the detox organs, because it's not just the liver. When you first get into the detox, you're like, oh, it's the liver. A lot of people in the MCS world are like, oh, it's the liver pathway, blah, blah. But really, your kidneys, your skin, your lungs, your liver, they're all very powerful detox organs. Like actually, every time you exhale, you're exhaling toxins. Hopefully when you inhale, you're not inhaling them. So if you can inhale the clean air and exhale, the other air, the used up toxic air, you're going to be doing really well. All right. Have a beautiful day. Come to my abs challenge. You won't regret it. And you know what? We have people, we're all body positive all the time. If you have any kinds of disabilities, or if you have never exercised, or if your body is does not, even move that well. For one thing, nobody can see. You're just in a tiny box that big and nobody's looking because we're all doing abs together. I'm not actually watching. And you can write me and I can give you some tips on how to make sure everyone stays safe, while they're working out. But anyone can do it. Everybody's welcome. Man, woman, child, grandparents, great-grandparents, everybody's welcome in my workouts. I think I started the Zoom workouts. I don't know if anybody remembers, but I was teaching yoga on Zoom more than 10 years ago because I couldn't go outside because of chemical sensitivity. And I was really super into fitness. And so I was like, I used to offer Zoom yoga a long time ago. I also do offer yoga for $30 a month. If you live in a country where the money is very much lower value, you can write me. I can give you some help, some discount, and it's all good. You can feel great. You can have an amazing holiday. And you know what? I mean, it's great to eat sweets maybe once or now and again. But if you're eating it all the whole holidays, you're going to get depressed. You're going to feel anxious. Your body's going to be bloating. Your digestion is going to get all stopped up. For me, I like to eat a little junk food now and then, but just, remember, just because everyone else is doing it doesn't mean you have to do it. I don't do it. I don't feel compelled, so a lot of times it's not as good as it looks, before you eat it. If it's really going to taste good, then do it, especially if you make it yourself. Or it's a really super good quality. But a lot of junk food, that mass-produced stuff, doesn't even taste that good. All right. Well, certain that it does. It just depends. All right. Ciao.